face terrorists taking over your state. Aisha Yesufu tackles Rufai for mocking Obidients. Welcome to the news. Thank you if you are back on this channel. You have been there supporting. I appreciate you. And if you are new, kindly subscribe to my channel. Aisha Yesufu, an activist and social political commentator, lambasted Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai over his berating comments on the proposed 2 million man march by Peter's Obi supporters in the state. El-Rufai, via his verified Twitter handle, had mocked Obidients, a newfound words for the supporters of Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi over their plan to canvass support for the former Anambra State governor in Kaduna State. The governor tweeted, in Kaduna, not Kaduna Twitter, the governor, who is completing his second term, asked, "I hope you get 200 persons on the streets, including those imports that can't open their shops on Mondays and came on an overnight bus last night. I just dey laugh." The co-convener of Bring Back Our Guest movement, who reacted and posted on her social media handles, slammed the governor for what she said was his childish approach, adding he should be ashamed of himself. This is politics. Politicians will play it. I'm sure Aisha is not a politician, but what Rufai is simply doing is just politics to disorganize the camp of Obedience movement. And if they are not smart, this statement can put them off. He didn't come out to say he's going to stop them. He didn't come out to say he must get permit. He didn't come out to say they must do this or that before they'll be allowed to move. He only came on social media and started taunting them. And this is politics. And for me, the earlier the better. Most of these things are distraction. Otherwise, they will continue to distract and they will lose focus at the end of the day. You better be looking forward. She added that El-Rufai's role as the chief servant of the state was to ensure a peaceful rally, not meddling with what did not concern him. She said Nasir El-Rufai isn't ashamed of himself. Even if two people come out for the march, it is none of your business. The person probably groveling before terrorists taking over a state. You are here laughing at somebody. What is important to you as the servant of the state is to ensure the march is smooth and peaceful. Just little power intoxicating you. It is so pathetic to see somebody degenerate just because of power that came into his head. On Twitter, the various people are from El-Rufai's camp. Go and face your terrorists. When we say there are terrorists, they call it fake news. You are supposed to be crying, not coming out to mock Obedient movement. Well, he's their boss. He empowers and sponsors them. Some people are just habitual haters. Peter Obi will stand. Don't mind him. Let him leave his wahala to focus on Obi. He will soon rule from Abuja, where terrorists control his state. Who is Peter Obi, a governor for 8 years? He can't point to one single achievement in Anambra State. Then he wants to govern 36 states, over 770 something local government, and thousands of charters, SCDAs. Go and verify, or ask somebody to verify for you about the man you are talking about. He's the only qualified presidential candidate as of 2023 is concerned. Don't be too tribalistic. Have you ever stayed in Anambra State before? You don't know what you are saying. Always saying the truth. May God continue to be with you, Aisha. El-Rufai is a lover of terror, and terror will never leave. While people are looking for how to salvage this country, he's trying to put fire in the already tense situation. We are all obedient. Rufai can never be innocent. I said it before and I will still saying it now that the man does not want anything good for this country. Same terrorists are beheading, burning down INEC and police station in Anambra, and you are praising obedience. Which Anambra? Stay in Lagos here and be believing what you read on social media. Forget story. Sister from another state, you are indeed a virtuous woman. Keep it up. This woman, they give me joy. How can he face the terrorists? Did you know how much the terrorists bring in return to him? That is business. Aisha Yesufu, kudos to you. Keep doing the good work. May Almighty God see you through. Rufai is not intelligent at all and yet speaks to people anyhow. Our Lady, the man is like the devil in the Bible. Some of us know his story. He knows his end is about to take place and started making trouble with the children of God. Last, he was out of power. I wonder how a man will be this in his thinking and ramification. The only thing he excels in is to practice bad deeds. Aisha, kudos, remain blessed. These are religious bigots who condemn fellow mankind based on mindset and craftiness. The day of reckoning is beckoning. I don't know why they hate him so much. Earthquake is on the way to come and bury those tormenting the life of the youth. They can cry for help, but we see no one help. Not even their own children will listen to them when the time comes. How can a man whose house is on fire be busy chasing rats? Convince you as a baby you are or what you don't know. What is bad and good? No wonder Atiku said 90% northerners are not on social media and not even exposed to modern technology. I pity una. Tackle insecurity in your state. You are here talking about obedient movement. I wish my innocent northern brothers would by now know who their true enemies are. We are not talking about the whole north here. Fulani in particular is the problem. Medubet is okay, Hausa is okay, but the strangers are the one disturbing the peace of this nation. In fact, the terrorists state clearly that some of our governors are benefiting from the ransom proceeds they collect. Maybe he can tell Nigerians something, especially now that he has given them part of a state. He could do that because he's not thinking anything. He's thinking about leaving power, and he does not want to leave power. He should go and take care of himself. True talk. There's something in Kaduna State that polluted Rufai. It was not like this when he was in FCT. Oga Governor, retrace your steps and action before it is too late. Well, what is your opinion about this? Aisha replying Rufai for mocking obedience movement. Kindly make your comment known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.